Hi everyone, it's great to see you. I'm out with the daylilies again today, and there's just a couple more lone little blossoms left. It's time really for me to start tidying these beds. I showed you the other day how I tend to cut off the stalks as I go, and now we're really down to one single blossom here or there, but there's just not a lot left on the daylilies. And I like to keep things more formal, not super formal, but daylilies are not a formal perennial to begin with. So I'm going to tidy them up a bit. I'm going to share with you how I do that. Now, different people choose to approach this different ways. Some people, they just like, okay, we're good, leave the daylilies here. This will all turn brown eventually in zone 6B, and then you just rake it all out and you're done for the year. I like to do some cutting back before that. So what I do is I go in, and with all daylilies, they tend to get a number of dead leaves throughout the season, and I try to pull those off sort of as I go. But now we're really starting to get a number of dead leaves at the bottom, and they are so easy to handle. You just reach in and you just pull them up by the handful, and you don't have to cut anything. It's a great way to tidy, to make sure that you don't have a bunch of insects that are going to inhabit these nice little areas at the base of your plants. You want to get rid of the dead foliage. So first you do that. Okay, so most of the dead leaves are out. Now, these leaves still don't look great. So you have to leave some leaves here so that you have energy being fed into your root system. We do want a strong root system growing for the fall and for winter and then for next spring. So what I do is I just take the leaves by the handful and cut them to about a foot tall. That to me leaves enough growth. Now, I have heard of some people that will cut these right down to the ground, get a flush of new leaves. It looks a lot less straggly and end of the season-ish, and that works for them. I'm not quite that brave. I like to leave some. So I'm going to go with the foot-high method. So as you do that, you'll see that I found some more dead brown leaves that I just pulled as I went along. But now this clump here is just looking a lot more in control. It gives me a better idea too of whether I'm going to need to divide any of these daylilies. I can sort of see now down to the base on how many fans I have for each section. So now all I need to do is do this for all the rest of the daylilies. A lot of the reason that I'm doing this right now is because in 2 days our irrigation person is coming and is going to reassess the soaker hose that I have here, determine if we're moving to a drip line, and this will really free up the area so he can see that. I probably would normally wait a couple more weeks at least before doing this, get a few more of these leaves that really look pretty green still to turn brown, but because we need to get in there and see what's going on with the irrigation system, I'm ahead of the game this year, which will probably never happen again. So I'm going to record it now and you can see what happens. Well, I am ready for a break now, but the daylilies are looking a lot better. I feel like I have a better sense of how many fans I have of each type. I know that I can see the soaker hose a lot more clearly, so that will really help as I rework the irrigation. I know I got rid of a lot of dead debris here, so that was really good. I'd love to hear how you take care of your daylilies once they're done blooming. So if you could drop that in the comments below, that would be great. Please like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.